Tonight, a 3-month exclusive investigation into who's watching Florida's children. Our I-Team uncovers dozens of local people with violent and questionable criminal histories, working in daycares or becoming foster parents. And get this, the state is well aware of it. Investigator Jared Holbrook spent months digging through the DCF records.
It's called an exemption for criminal disqualification. Some of the applicants' felony charges we found are raising serious concerns with parents. There's a second chance for criminals who want to work with children.
It's scary to me.
Many parents are unaware of it.
Yeah, I don't think that's right.
It wasn't something I was aware of as a father.
It's called an exemption for criminal disqualification. Basically, a waiver for those who fail a criminal background check and still want to become daycare workers or foster parents. The I-Team found dozens in the greater Tampa Bay area have been granted these criminal exemptions by the state's Department of Children and Families. We sifted through DCF records and found the state granted exemptions for people with charges ranging from prostitution, aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer, federal bank robbery, to several domestic assault and battery charges.
It does surprise me. These are not the things you would normally see.
Richard Filson is a child abuse attorney and a board member for Florida's Children First. In his 25 years of experience, he says he's seen plenty of cases where DCF placed children in dangerous homes.
I've had cases as extreme as the department has placed a child with a registered sex offender. Their reasoning being that the person had perpetrated on a much older child, so was unlikely to perpetrate on a 2-year-old.
Then there's this case in Collier County. We found this document reveals Jeff Woodring was originally turned down by the DCF to become a foster parent due to his criminal past and this restraining order from a woman who claims she was physically and sexually abused by Woodring. The woman wrote, quote, "I feel he is capable of anything. He is violent in any case." But Filson says he later received an exemption and the right to care for a 13-year-old sexually abused girl. As time went on, Filson states in his complaint, Woodring sexually abused the girl several times, and the DCF settled with him on their civil case.
It was terrible. She felt like she was basically taken from the frying pan and thrown into the fire.
In Hillsborough, Pinellas, and Pasco counties, we found the state granted 35 criminal exemptions since 2012.
We screen thousands of folks. Less than 0.5% ever even have to go down this road.
DCF Secretary Mike Carroll says applicants go through a rigorous screening process. The exemption is reviewed at the regional and state level before a panel decides whether to grant an exemption. Would you let all of these people watch your children?
All of the folks that receive exemptions are qualified to watch my children, yes. And that's the litmus test, by the way.
The I-Team was not able to get the names of the people granted exemptions or where they work. According to the state's DCF secretary, that's not public information.
Well, the statute doesn't prohibit me to. I have to follow the law.
Does that law need to change?
Well, that's a question that the legislature will have to ask and respond to.
But what do you think, running the department, should that law change?
I believe that we have a good balance in our background screening laws right now.
Do you feel the state's doing its job here?
No, I do not.
We're posting the entire list of criminal charges from applicants granted by the state on our website. You can check it out at abcactionnews.com. You can also go to our Facebook page and tell us what you think. I'm investigator Jared Holbrook, taking action for you.